Hi guys, in this video I'm gonna share with you 5 habits that I adapted in the past year and a half that improved my life dramatically. Okay, let's jump into it. So the first habit is meditation. Actually, this was the first habit that kind of triggered a lot of other habits and changes in mindset in me. Later on, I read that actually Tim Ferriss calls it a meta skill that actually improves all other areas of your life. So no wonder that when I started meditating, a lot of other changes were kind of triggered in my life. So I started meditating in October 2016. This was like the time when I was still working as an event manager and I was traveling a lot for work. I was doing a lot of long hours. So I was looking for some kind of a salvation. I wanted to do something that I can look forward to in the morning. I started reading at that time as well, and I saw that 80% of the people who are successful have some kind of mindful practice in their daily life. I didn't actually know how to meditate, so I asked a friend and she recommended to me an app called Headspace. By the way, not sponsored by Headspace, but would like to be. I'm joking. You start on level 1 and every day the voice of the app gives you instructions of how to breathe and what to focus on, and every day it kind of builds up. So in 30 days you kind of build up your practice and you are able to understand what actually it is about. How did actually meditation affected my life? Well, it happened in so many ways. So first of all, of course, it reduced my stress and reduced my anxiety. I had like less inner chatter, so it was much easier for me to control this inner voice in my head, so I could control my negative thoughts much easier. And I also became more focused and I could enter a state of flow when I was working. My relationships went much better with my friends, especially with my partner, because my mind was less reactive in conflict situations. So I just noticed that I get also less triggered by things and I get less upset. Actually, lately I just don't get upset about anything. It's very hard to put me out of my balance. If you want to know what science has to say about meditation, there's a really nice video. I'm gonna link it down below in the description box. Okay, another habit that I adapted is quitting drinking. So don't get me wrong, I didn't have like a problem with alcohol or anything like this, but anyone who lives in Berlin will understand me, because in Berlin there's so much stuff going on, like in any big city, and especially in the summer, you get invited to stuff all the time. So sometimes you're like on social events 5 times a week, and if you're not careful, it leads to drinking every time you get invited somewhere. In August 2017, I stopped, and immediately I noticed how much happier I became. I always wake up in such a good mood and ready to roll, and I even managed to start building up a habit of waking up at 5 in the morning. I also sleep so much better. It's so much easier to go to sleep because, again, you don't have anxiety, and it's so much easier to wake up. I also lost weight. I mean, this was like just a good side effect. I mean, you know how much sugar we consume through alcohol, so that was no surprise. I think I managed to do so much more this year just because I don't drink anymore. So another habit that I adapted was self-educating myself through reading and listening to podcasts. I started doing it about the same time that I started meditating because I was looking for answers. I really wanted to quit my job and I really wanted to find a solution, an idea of how to start my business. So I started kind of listening to audiobooks written by other successful people. I kind of developed a habit of listening to 1 book a month with Audible. Whenever I'm cleaning or ironing or doing any household chores, I always have my headphones on and I always listen to an audiobook. So another habit that I adapted that really changed my life was eating a plant-based diet. I actually first went vegetarian in September 2016, actually around the same time that I started meditating and reading a lot. I guess this was a crucial time in my life when I really thought like, okay, I need to change my life somehow. So I went vegetarian first, and then 7 months later in April 2017, I went fully plant-based, and I must say I feel so much better. I feel so much energy. I feel so much lighter. I just couldn't recommend it more. And in this video, I don't want to spend too much time talking about the benefits of a plant-based diet. If you really want to know what it's about, I recommend you to watch a documentary, either What the Health on Netflix, I link it down below, or maybe Forks and Knives also on Netflix. I also link it down below. So habit number 5 that I adapted is actually exercising regularly, specifically yoga. I discovered yoga only this year, and I took a habit of doing yoga every day only since like 35 days ago. Before that, well, I was kind of a fitness person since 2013, but really on and off. I could go to the gym for 5 weeks in a row and then I would drop it. So it was really not very consistent. I tried yoga twice, but I didn't like it. But I think I was just very unlucky with the practice that was that day. I didn't like it until we actually went on the yoga and meditation retreat to Thailand over the New Year and Christmas with Jonna. And man, we had to do yoga in the morning, in the afternoon, and you can even do alignment class at 12 and at lunchtime. So you actually had a chance to do yoga 3 times a day. And this was amazing. Doing yoga for 3 weeks every day was just so transforming. 35 days ago, I decided that if I want to be really consistent with yoga, so what I did is that I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna take a 90 days yoga challenge. So I have to really tick it in my phone every day I do it, and this kept me really motivated. And I even took my yoga mat to my mother's place in Oslo. I even took it into Belgium and was doing it at the hotel room. So I'm really devoted now, and I feel how much difference it makes when you actually devote some time every day to some kind of a physical practice. Okay guys, so these were my top 5 habits that I adapted in the last 1.5 years that changed my life dramatically. Because if you think about it, if you take care of your mind through meditation, and if you take care of your mind through learning, if you take care of your body through eating healthy and exercising, then you feel good, then you have self-love. It's like taking care of yourself. And if you feel good about yourself, then of course you can tackle all the other things that you want to do with your life. So all other things kind of fall into place. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, and don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every week. If you're planning to adapt a new habit, let me know in the comments. Maybe we can exchange some ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.